Morning, everyone. This is the
Morning.
Tuesday, July 25, 2023 meeting of the Economic Development Power Allocation Board. I would ask first that our members identify themselves for the purposes of the meeting record today. We'll start with Mr. Trainer.
Good morning, Dennis Trainer here.
Mr. Silver.
Good morning, Andrew Silver, present.
Thank you. And I would welcome all the Power Authority staff members who are participating via this video conference. I believe that we have Yale, Maribel, Karen. Did I cover everyone? I think so. Okay, thank you. This is a scheduled board meeting and it has been duly noticed in accordance with the open meetings law. I will call the meeting to order pursuant to the EdPAP bylaws, Article 3, Section 2. The first thing we have is the adoption of the proposed agenda. But do either of the board members have any amendments to the proposed agenda? Mr. Trainer?
No amendments.
Mr. Silver?
No.
Okay. If there are no amendments, could I have a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
And a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next matter on our agenda today is adoption of the minutes of our previous meeting, which was held on May 22nd. We've been provided a full copy of the minutes. Are there any motions to amend the minutes or any amendments to the minutes? Mr.
No.
Trainer?
No.
Mr. Silver?
No.
There being no motions to amend the minutes, I would ask for a motion to approve the meeting minutes.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Prior to this meeting today, the board members have all been polled regarding any possible conflicts for any of the matters that are before us today, and there were none. The next part of our agenda this morning is the Recharge New York Power new extended and modification allocations. And as I understand it, Yale Brown may be presenting today.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. Before Yale begins, I just want to say good morning to everyone. Thank you to all in attendance. It's great to see you again. And for your continuous support of our economic development programs. I'd like to introduce you to Yale Brown, who is our Senior Business Power Allocations and Compliance Analyst. He's actually one of the team members that works on these trustee materials and wanted to allow him the opportunity to be able to speak to the extensions, to the new allocations, the recommendations that we're bringing to you today, as well as highlighting some of the criteria that is utilized per the legislation. So with that, I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, Maribel. Good morning, Chair Morris, members of the board, and all in attendance. Today, the board is requested to recommend that the trustees approve contract extensions for 7 allocations of Recharge New York Power to existing customers, approve modifications related to 6 Recharge New York allocations, extensions, and/or related supplemental commitments, and award new allocations of Recharge New York large business retention, large business expansion, and small business and not-for-profit based power to 23 applicants. All applications were submitted through the state's consolidated funding application system. As in the past, new applications were evaluated on a competitive basis in consideration of the 12 criteria in the Recharge New York legislation. I won't read through each of the 12 criteria, but some of the key ones include job commitments, capital investment, and an applicant's risk of closure or leaving the state if they are not awarded a Recharge New York power allocation. Applications for new R&Y power allocations have been considered, where applicable, under NYPA's Green Jobs Evaluation Incentive Plan and the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Evaluation and Incentive Plan. Today's recommendations include 3 businesses with qualifying green jobs, 1 minority-owned business enterprise, and 11 companies with facilities located in disadvantaged communities. Today's recommendations consist of the following: 7 extension allocations totaling 1.9 megawatts and supporting more than 870 jobs, 6 modifications related to existing Recharge New York allocations, extensions, and/or related supplemental commitments, 3 new large business retention allocations totaling 0.9 megawatts and supporting the retention of more than 360 jobs, 8 new large business expansion allocations totaling 5.4 megawatts and supporting the creation of 680 new jobs, and 19 new small business and not-for-profit based allocations totaling 3.3 megawatts and supporting nearly 2,100 jobs. If today's recommendations are approved, it is anticipated that approximately 10 megawatts of R&Y power would remain available to allocate. The awarded applicants will be offered Recharge New York contracts for a term of up to 7 years. The contract has provisions for the partial or complete withdrawal of an allocation if the recipient fails to maintain mutually agreed upon commitments relating to, among other things, employment, power utilization, and capital investment. In summary, the board is being asked today to recommend that the trustees approve contract extensions for 7 allocations of Recharge New York power to existing customers, approve modifications related to 6 Recharge New York allocations, extensions, and/or related supplemental commitments, and award 30 new Recharge New York large business retention, large business expansion, and small business and not-for-profit based power allocations. This item is submitted for your approval. I'd be happy to take any of your questions.
Thank you. Mr. Trainer or Mr. Silver, any questions for Mr. Brown?
No questions from Mr. Trainer.
No question.
And I guess I have a simple question, just from lack of previous knowledge, but the 23 new, have they made applications before and changed their applications, or are they totally new across the board?
So the majority of the 23 are brand new customers to NYPA. We do have a few, I believe there's 4 included in the 23 that are current customers that are now applying for an additional allocation. But the majority would be brand new customers for NYPA.
Thank you. Any
Sure.
questions on the basis of mine? Okay, thank you. I would then ask if we have a motion to approve the recommendation found in the materials, which I would again comment provide us absolutely everything we could possibly need to know about the requests that are being made. And I thank you for that clarity and that information and the details. It's so helpful. But I would
I
entertain
move
a
the motion.
Thank you. Any second?
Second.
All in favor?
Say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, the motion carried. That actually concludes our what's on our agenda, other than our next meeting date, which is currently scheduled for Monday, September 25th at 9. Mr. Trainer, Mr. Silver, you'll be polled in advance about your availability. And I know on this meeting, we had to change it up a little bit. So I thank everybody for their accommodation that way. Is there any additional business that any member would like to bring before our committee?
No.
If not, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. There being no opposition, the motion carries. Thank you, everyone, today.